Wow, hiyo mvua leo noma sana. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining guys. How are you doing today? Happy Friday. Thank you guys for joining. How are you doing today? How are you doing today guys? A lot of rain. A lot of rain. Let me know guys if it's raining on your side. Let me know guys if it's raining on your side. Thank you guys. Let's like the live. Let's like the live guys. Let's like the live. How are you doing today? Mumo Larry, how are you doing today? How are you doing today? Thank you. Let's like the live. Let's like the live. Do you want money? Of course, I need a lot of money. Mumo Lewis, I need a lot of money. Eh? I need a lot of money. How are you doing, guys? Happy Friday. Happy Friday, guys. Wow. On my side, guys, it's raining very, very heavy. Thank you, thank you. I never knew that my volume was very low. But now, guys, I have adjusted. I have adjusted. How are you doing, Mumo? Do you need some money? Yes, I do. Azadia's chemical products. How are you doing? Which country are you from? I'm from Kenya. What about you? Mumo, what about you? Which country are you from? Eh? Guys, it's raining cats and dogs. Hazardous chemicals product. Hi too. How are you doing? How are you doing, guys? How are you doing? I'm doing fine. What about you guys? I'm doing very fine. A lot of rain outside. A lot of rain outside, guys. Bro, me, I'm from Kenya. Which part of Kenya, Mumo? Which part of Kenya? Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much if you are also from Kenya. Wow, that's so amazing. Eh? I'm a Kenyan. I'm a Kenyan. Eh? I'm a Kenyan guy. My guy, I'm a Kenyan. So we said we should be readerless, tribeless, Dome. You are from Dome or Don. This is Don. Is it Dome or Don? Which one between the two? Which one between the two? My friend Mumo, which one between the two? Which one between the two? Which one between medicine? Oh, Don is medicine. Eh? Yeah. Don is medicine. I agree, Don is medicine. Don is medicine. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you so much. Welcome, guys. You can hear the sounds of the crowd. We have a lot of thunder and lightning, guys. A lot of thunder and lightning. A lot of thunder and lightning, guys. But all the same, everything is very fine. Yeah, today it has really rained. It has rained a lot. It has rained a lot, guys. No nataka ndaiga turutagira wira kariu ino ndutagira wira kariu nyumwe ndirarutura wira iwe iwe nuke kindu ndamwandikire aposti tondu nikiretio haha riu agaposti anaitwa Christopher Baldon. Baldon. Hmm? Thank you guys. How are you doing today? How are you doing today, guys? Uh, Thank you guys for joining. How are you doing? And unit 5, assignment 1. Mm. Hey, say, how are you doing today? I'm very fine. What about you? How are you doing? How are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for joining. Nasema 26. Ikiwa na 26. Ama utataka ipate hadi saa 3? Nilikuwa nafikiria mvua itakuwa imepungua. Tunaweza saa hii ni 40 mpaka saa 3. Patapata like 20 minutes. Okay. Did you see my new post? Unless I check it out. But I'm going to check it out. You made one. I'm going to check it out. And I'm going to comment on it. I will be checking it out. I'm going to check it out. Wow, on my side guys, it's raining a lot. Raining a lot. Raining a lot. I don't know if it's raining on your side, but on our side, it's raining heavy guys. Raining very heavy. Thank you guys for joining. How are you doing today? How are you doing today, guys? How is everyone doing, guys? Let me know, guys, how you're doing today. And I'm going to appreciate, guys. I'm going to appreciate. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Let's like the live, guys. Let's like the live. Let's share it with others. Let's like the live. Let's share it with others, guys. Let's share it with others, guys. Guys, I'm going to appreciate. I'm going to appreciate, guys. Thank you. Thank you for joining, guys. Wow, a lot of rain, guys. A lot of rain. Very heavy rain. Inakaa ile El Nino last year but one. Hiyo El Nino ilikuwa kubwa sana. Thank you guys for joining. How are you doing today? How are you guys doing today? Thank you also for the like. If you are here and you haven't liked the like, why don't you like the like, guys? Why don't you like the like? And I'm going to appreciate, guys. I'm going to appreciate, guys. Our topic: should lanes be viewed as blessings or natural calamities? Let me know your view, guys. Should lanes be viewed as blessings or natural calamities? Let me know, guys, your view, and I'm going to appreciate, guys. Thank you guys for joining. Also, guys, we can contribute by voting. Yeah, we can also contribute by voting. This is where we are asking a very simple question. You know, in your society, do you view lanes as blessings? The lanes in your society, the peaks, what we may call blessings. Hiyo iko sawa kabisa. Very strong. Very, very strong. So guys, in your society, do lanes depict, blessings or something else? You can vote, guys. Let me know, guys. Let me know your view. And guys, I'm going to appreciate. We have a lot of umbrella, guys. Look, because it's raining cats and dogs. This is one. This is two, guys. This is another umbrella, guys. A lot of umbrellas to ensure, guys, that you are safe from the lanes. Basically, guys, should lanes be viewed as blessings, or should we view lanes as natural calamities? Let me know. I think this is more of unethical, a more contradictory issue, or more of an ethical issue, because, guys, I am very sure that some of us will say that at the end of the day, lanes to me, they are blessings, but to someone else, maybe a guy who has been displaced, by lanes, they may also say on the other side that maybe when it rains, just like the way it's doing, maybe we can view the entire thing as a calamity. So this is more of an ethical issue. Where it all depends with your experience with the lanes. Like in my society, guys, wow, we have a lot of thunder, a lot of thunderstorm, guys. We are having a lot of lanes, but essentially, guys, it has been said and it has been argued that we can be able to view rains from the different side of the coin. This is where we can actually argue that rains can be viewed as essential for life. When it rains, like here in our African setting, we basically have what we may call a lot of agricultural activities that are ongoing each and every day. And lanes, they are also very, very instrumental in our society, as they give us what we may call the livelihood. It leads us to tap in a lot of water, which is very, very critical. A lot of water, which is very, very critical for drinking. And at the end of the day, guys, we are able to keep on moving on. So it is very, very essential for life, especially when you use the rainwater, especially when you use the rainwater for drinking. Like now, guys, it's raining very, very heavy, and I'm very sure, those guys that have tapped a lot of water in their houses, their tanks today, guys, they should be full, and that's a form of blessings, guys. So that's a form of blessing, which is very, very instrumental. On the other hand, guys, as I said, Most people, especially here in our African context, we do a lot of agricultural activity. Like now, the way it's raining, guys, I want to bet that each and every farmer, our farmers are well prepared to go back to till their land as a way of ensuring that we have food in the near future, guys. And you know what? When it rains, it not only gives that leeway to our farmers, to go back and do some planting. No, it also gives a lot of, it also gives us a very good leeway where we are also able to, to do a lot of, where we are also able to do a lot of activities in terms of rearing our animals, our cattle, and at the end of the day, everything guys just is very, very nice. So it's also as an agricultural pillar. So rainfall in our African context is very, very critical, acting as an agricultural pillar, guys, due to that kind of plenty water that it really, really gives us for us to keep on, for us to keep on going on that. Another amazing thing, guys, why rainfall is seen as a form of blessings, it is its ability to ensure that environmental balance is attained. We attain a lot of environmental balance, especially when it rains, because guys, when it rains, it gives the earth the service. It cools the earth. The earth is cool, and in the process of the earth being cooled, we also have what we may call a lot of cleansing. A lot of cleansing. Our air quality is also enhanced. Our natural habitat, our rivers, everything just feels rejuvenated. Everything just feels rejuvenated, and this is as a result of adequate rainfall. So rainfall is very, very sensitive and really a blessing to most of us, especially guys when our environmental balance is really, really slight out. So rainfall is very, very key and very, very important, guys, because it really, really enable us to achieve what we call the environmental balance. Apart from that, guys, in our African context or in so many cultures, rainfall is always seen as a symbol, as a very unique symbol that is meant to show a lot of blessings. A lot of blessings, a lot of purifications, a lot of hope, and a lot of renewal. Like the dead rivers now, I know it's time to feel renewed, guys. Even I guess even in my village, where we always have what we may call our seasonal river, I think it's time for it to feel rejuvenated, guys. And in the process, that river is always going to feel a lot of renewal, guys. And it's going to be purified with a lot of clean water, coming direct, from the skies. Also, from the biblical context, guys, rainfall is also seen as a sign of, a sign of blessings, because it falls from the above, And we as Christians, guys, we always believe that anything that is coming from above, it's God sent. It's God sent. And having a lot of rainfall coming from the above, guys, to us is more of a blessing. So when we see rain, we always associate it with God, guys. We always associate it with God, because at the end of the day, we always say that rain is God given, and therefore, guys, it's a form of blessings to us. I don't know, guys, how you view rain, but from my culture, we always see rain as something that is God sent, and something that is always coming to ensure that our hope is renewed, that we have a lot of blessings, because we are going to till a lot. We are going to till our land. We are always going to till. We are also going to support our animals through having a lot of food. And when we have a lot of food, due to the presence of rain, then guys we feel very very blessed guys. So rainfall to us is always a sense of blessing guys. So whenever we see rains, we don't complain guys, we don't complain, but we rather give a lot of blessing. Thank you guys. In your society, the lanes that pick blessings, someone is saying yes. 100% guys, they are saying yes. Lanes in the society is seen as a form of blessings, guys. So to us also, lanes are also a form of blessings. As I was saying, uh, when we have a lot of rain, guys, we always feel very, very rejuvenated, guys. We always feel very, very renewed because our environment becomes clean. Our environment is full of water, guys. Our environment is full of life, and one amazing thing about rains, it gives what we may call the essence of life. Rain is very very important. Rain is very very important because at the end of the day, to us it gives a lot of significance in terms of life. It's through rain that a lot of plants, a lot of bush plants, a lot of crops that our farmers are really, really planting during this rainy season are going to sprout, which is a form of hope, which is a form of a blessing. Rainfall in moderation is blessing, but if it's in excess, where people die, then it starts to behave like Noah's flood. Very true, Mr. Peter. How are you doing, sir? Thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for your contribution. I agree with you, rainfall, when it's in excess, I may say it's a natural calamity, just like you have stated. Yeah, Noah's flood. Yeah. Like today, we are having a very, very, very heavy rainfall. Very, very heavy rainfall. But we view it as a form of blessings because we are optimists that it's not going to cause any form of havoc, but rather cause a lot of blessings. Yeah, very very important, very very important, guys. However, guys, as my good friend is saying, we can also view, or we can also see, have this kind of a perspective that we can also see rainfall as a form of natural calamity, especially if it's a destructive, it comes with a lot of destructive flooding. There are some lanes, guys, that comes with a lot of destructive flooding. This is where maybe we have very excess rainfall, guys. Yeah, very excess rainfall that probably it's not even manageable, and in the process, that rainfall maybe causes what we may call severe flooding. Severe flooding, maybe the destruction of infrastructures, homes as well as crops. Even at times, I remember when I was young, because it really used to rain, there was one of the rivers, there was one of the rivers that was very full. It had rained very well, and in the process that river, carried away an elephant, guys. You can see the magnitude of that water. The magnitude was very very high, to an extent that is also carrying even wildlife animals of very strange, very very, those animals that we perceive to be very very strong. So water, when it's in excess, it really causes what we may call the destructive flooding, which comes with a lot of destruction in terms of destruction of infrastructure, homes as well as crops. Yeah, there are some crops that when it rains too much, even the food that is on the land, it gets spoiled. Like if you have some maize, and that maize maybe it was kind of drying, and then by bad chance, maybe it gets some maize, then that maize, some of it even comes stale. So I really want to agree that when we have a lot of rain, you may also experience what we are calling the Noah's flood, the flooding guy. I have also heard of cases where some homes have always been disrupted with a lot of displacement. I remember in my country last year, but one there was this case where so many homes were, were unfortunately displaced. Karen, you don't feel cold. I'm already, with my full attire. Can't you see I have my jacket here? I also have my cape here. But it's raining heavy, Karen. How is Nakuru County? Is it raining or is just here in Nairobi County? Karen, eh? Karen, how is everything? How is everything? Yeah, so guys, when rain is in excess and it's causing a lot of havoc, then it's really an issue. It's really an issue. Kalen, also here it's raining very heavily. Very heavy, and it's also very cold. Very cold. Yeah, also we had some blackout yesterday, but today we have the right. Yesterday we are also in a blackout. The whole day. Yeah, Karen, you should come. You should come so that we can give you some electricity. Also, yesterday we went off the whole day without any electricity. You know, these lanes are coming with a lot of issues when it comes to electricity. Yeah, a lot of issues. A lot of issues. Yeah, you should bring your phone so that we can also charge them here. Just bring them, guys. So displacement and loss is another havoc that is really caused by strong winds like the one that we are experiencing, guys. And in the process, it really leads to loss of life, loss of livestock, to also loss of to also cause displacement. There was a time last year, but one we had a form of displacement, guys. Where some homes were carried away at night. Very expensive homes were carried away by lanes, and the entire things looked very crazy. Karen, where did you see some floods? Yeah, floods. I think they are almost everywhere now. It has been raining very heavy. Yeah, everything is flooding nowadays. Yeah? Everything is flooding, and now is the best time that those guys that really love buying lands should check out, the position or the location where they are buying land, because it's raining very heavy, so they can know. I think in Summer Family Channel, yeah, it's raining very heavy, so I think even some houses, they are really getting rain inside their house. Wow, you see, that one is very crazy, very crazy. A lot of rain. Wow, and now it's going to destroy the sockets, the extension, anything that is down because of that water. Yeah, anything that is down, it's going to be destroyed, guys. It's going to be destroyed. So, Kalen, as you are saying, rain comes also with a lot of challenges. A lot of challenges. A lot of challenges. A lot of challenges. Also, guys, we also have what we call the health and economic impact. With diseases like malaria, cholera, tending to spread, especially during this time that is raining heavy, guys. Yeah, that's also another devastating impact of rain. Another devastating moment is rain, guys. Yes. Kuna kofi meisha. Sawa, kesho basi. Sawa. Kagani yako? Huko maji kalikuwa kagani? Sawa, tuonane kesho. Thank you guys for the light. Thank you guys for the light. In your society, do you view lanes as blessings? Let me know, guys. You can vote. You can vote, guys, and I'm going to appreciate. Hey, hii ni noma. Corinne, how are you doing? How is Paris? Hey, is it raining in Paris? Thank you. Thank you for the like and thank you for joining Corinne. Lakini leo imezidi. Leo imezidi. Vodacom Tanzania. Mimi Tanzania. Hii ni caps nimeona ama ni nini? Yeah. Hii I think ni Tanzania. Hey. Corinne, hi. My health is good. Wow, congratulations. Congratulations, Corinne. If everything now is fine. That's so amazing. That's so amazing. That's so amazing at Korea. Hiyo mvua inafanya vitu zikuwe serious. Na ujue hizi magari ni zao ma-LP. Ujue bado inaonekana itazidi. Katanyesha. Wow. very high amount of rainfall. Very high amount of rainfall there.
Hivi Nairobi County ama ni Nairobi County? Tumebeba hao ndio na wifi.
Lakini unajua hiyo mvua huwezi control. Unajua hata hiyo ile drainage capacity yenye tuko nayo, kuna mvua yenye pia hiyo haiwezi nini accommodate. Sasa waacha huko, unaona Roy
are submerged in some areas, with power outages reported in areas such as Nairobi West, with the rain still ongoing and the surge of rainwater is also felt in the Kilimani area, the city center, and many areas of the capital. And those pictures on your screens are what we are getting as of this hour. And of course now we just have to help each other. As you can see, this is a lady.
Hey, in serious. In serious. Ujue sasa